Okay, well, hello, hi everyone. How are you all doing? Let us see. So we have. Okay, good evening, good evening, good evening to all of you. We have many people joining the session. Vicky, Nikita, Ajay, Adarsh. Hi, hello everyone. Yes, we are good to go. We can just simply go ahead and start our session. Let me present, share the screen, and there we go. Good evening to all of you. Hi, Divyanshu. Hi, Saurabh. Hi, Pradeep. So Divyanshu, I just received your Instagram assignment. Great, good. So yeah, yes, Divyanshu, I got your assignment if you call that. हाँ जी, सेनापति कहाँ है आज? ये आए नहीं. ठीक है, थोड़ा बिल्ड लग रहा है अभी. धीरे धीरे देखो लाइव हो रहे हैं स्टूडेंट्स. वी वर ऑन 30, 40, 50. ग्रेट. वी आर मूविंग एट. लूप्स हो जाएंगे आज? यस, 100% हो जाएंगे जी, बिल्कुल. वी विल बी टॉकिंग अबाउट लूप्स. इनफैक्ट लूप्स के साथ साथ एक मिनी प्रोग्राम भी बनाएंगे, राइट? अच्छा सेनापति, आप हो यहाँ पे? यस. Zaid bhai bhi hai. Very good. Nice. Nice to have all of you. Yeah, like there is one problem that you guys are not helping me with. That is this like, subscribe and share. I really don't know how many of you actually done it. एक बटन दबाना है आप लोग को लाइक का for this video. Let me see. 63 people and I only have 9 likes. You know that's really unfair on your part. Like totally unfair. क्या आप कर रहे हो यार? Like सिर्फ 9 like 63 लोगों के भी. Okay, Senapati is saying that he has liked. And of course, like yeah, like you are in your college, help your friends also, let them get some good live sessions with us, right? So help them with this link, share this YouTube channel. We do a lot of live sessions, as you know. We keep on running different technologies which could be related to something like Git, sometimes related to Java, sometimes data structures, adding key, everything, right? So go ahead. Great. ठीक है. फटाफट मेरे को चैट में मेरे को बस पता करना है कौन से लोग हैं, लाइक हु आर द पीपल हु ऑलरेडी लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब आवर यूट्यूब चैनल. गो अहेड. लेट मी सी. सर्टिफिकेट की टेंशन है आप लोगों को, मतलब यू नो लाइक यू आर ऑल हियर फॉर सर्टिफिकेट. मेरे लिए कोई है ही नहीं यहाँ पे कि चलो मतलब सर को सिखा रहे हैं, लाइक इवन दैट इज देयर. Divanshu is working for IT company and he has shared across 120 people. See, that's like my bro. I like you, Divanshu. Zaid bhai has also done it. Thank you so much. Great. ठीक है. So let us do one thing. ठीक है. Okay, great. So we have Rajesh, Nikita, and these people, they have committed that they have subscribed our YouTube channel. Please show a tutorial to submit assignment through GitHub. Ranjit, if you have shared and subscribed our channel, I promise I will show you that because we do live sessions on that, right? Yes. Certificate will be available after 7:30. Please read the comments and stop putting same comments again and again and again, right? Once it is clear now, certificate 7:30 के बाद मिल जाएगा. Do not worry. Uh, GitHub tutorial, yes, of course, Anjit, we will show you that. There is a separate live sessions that are happening on Git. Do check out our channel, right? You will find that sessions. And reach out to me if you want on Instagram. I'll help you with that. ठीक है. Enough of that. And I cannot emphasize anymore. Today is our last meet, right? This is our last live. So be it Rajesh, Nikita, Senapati, be it like any all of you. Like I met so many interesting people. Divyanshu, I have met. Zed, I have met. Right. So all these people, Chirag, Saurabh. Just one last time, I would like to remind you that. देखो लाइक ये चलो मेरे रिस्क पे बता देता हूँ कि यू हैव ऑलरेडी सरपास द डेडलाइन, राइट? 30th वाज द लास्ट लिमिट टू अवेल दी डिस्काउंट्स. बट आई प्रॉमिस यू, अगर आप लोग अभी भी जाके हमारे डीएसए, जावा और बाकी कोर्सेज को चेक करोगे वेबसाइट पे, आई प्रॉमिस यू लाइक आई हेल्प यू विद सम डिस्काउंट्स. एटलीस्ट इतना भी बोलोगे ना कि लाइक वी कम फ्रॉम गौरव सर्स लाइव सेशन, यू रीच आउट टू मी ऑन इंस्टाग्राम, आई हेल्प यू. बट एटलीस्ट करो यार, लाइक लुक इनटू इट. it will help you shape your career, right? That is important. Chalo, let's move. Let us talk about different loops now. Okay. So let's talk about one simple thing. We have all been in school. We have all been through different part of the lives, different walks we have walked. Maybe we are from commerce, we are from civil, IT, mechanical, arts, whatever, finance, anything, right? Maybe different fields. But there is one thing common, that is schooling. Schooling was common to all of us, right? In that part, I think we all have done homework, and we all used to like to go around in the weekend, sort of like evening after school. We like to play. We like to explore the other human part of us, right? Apart from books. So yes, दिव्यांशु DevOps के भी session होंगे. You just reach out to the Let's Upgrade admin team. Okay, this is what I want to do. They will help you with that. ठीक है? Of course, everything you just name IT में क्या है, Let's Upgrade is available with it. ठीक है? Moving ahead. तो जब हमें like we had this wish, right, that we want to play and explore the other human parts rather than just sitting and doing the assignments. So there used to be a condition on us. Okay, if you do this homework, only then you are valid to play, right? This is one thing. Then so what I'm trying to say is this is a very common condition that we come through. While the homework is not done, you cannot play. So that is a while loop, like you're stuck over there. So till what time can you be stuck over there? Until unless you do the homework. So there is no other possibility. That's what a while loop is all about. While this is not true, or while this is true, or whatever your statement you're building, whatever it is, until unless it is not true, or true, this condition should run. Nothing else should happen. So Aditya, NumPy is a part of data science, not be covered in Python essentials. But if you want to learn NumPy, again, come out to us, reach out to us, we'll help you. Yes, if I can pronounce your name correctly, Leslie, Python will help you in animation field. अगर आप like if you're interested in Adobe Suite, it could be Adobe After Effects, Premiere Pro. They do run backend Python scripts to animate further. You can write your own Python scripts to make your custom animations. So Python will help you in animation also. ठीक है, moving ahead. Now let's talk about this concept, right, which I'm talking about. A while loop. What is it? Okay, like until unless this condition is not satisfied, or you mean it is satisfied, till it is satisfied, till then do something like this. Then your code is stuck over there. So while loop is a very interesting loop because it has a tendency to go into infinite loop if you do not code well. Okay. So I'll show you something. Okay. A is equals to 3. What is this, students? A is a variable, right? It is static variable. I stored an integer 3 into it. Should I do this type A? You already know what the type will be if I run. Let me zoom in my screen, right? Yes. So let A is equals to 3 and print type of A. How can we do animation by Python? Nikita, if you already are into animation, then I think you should know there are certain animation tools. Like if you want to go for 3D suit, there is Blender, right? If you want to go for 2D animations, there is Adobe After Effects, Adobe Animate, right? There are these softwares, these tools are used to make animations. So these animations, they backend work on Python scripts. So to make custom animations, you have to write some custom scripts. That's how Python will help you write that. Is Python fully object-oriented? No, Python is not fully object-oriented. Python is much more than object-oriented. It is also functional object-oriented. It is procedural-oriented. It is object-oriented. It has many different suits, which is why Python is the most versatile language. Python can handle everything, like in general, right? Most of it can handle. So that's one thing. Now, if you look over here, A is equals to 3, and we put a type of A, we get the type is integer. That's what it is holding. So if I put something like while A is equal to 3, now this equal to, what does this mean? It is actually a comparative operator where we greater than, less than, or exactly equal to you use, right? So we all have done maths. In mathematics, it is either you're than, either you're less than, or you're equal to. So this operator equal to means that exactly A ke andar, like look at A, if A is exactly equal to 3, that's what this condition is mentioning. So till then, what is to be done? Till then, print I am stuck in an infinite loop. Okay, let me do this sad smiley also. And int array I got out of this loop. So I'll just quickly go ahead, try to explain you both systematically in a very simplistic, minimalistic way what I've written. First line, a is equals to 3, which means what? I'm assigning an integer 3 to be stored in the variable by the name of a. Okay. Second line, starting a loop. The first loop I'm teaching you is while loop. So in while loop, if a is exactly equal to 3, is it true? Can you people already see it? Of course it is true. A can the 3 है, right? A contains 3. And 3 is exactly equal to 3. Yes, it is. So then it will print this. Now, until and unless the while loop is running, how will the loop run? Dekho, do you see I have added a tab space over here? Can you see this? Can you comment in the chat, students? Can you see this tab space, which I'm highlighting? That I have changed the intent now. So now you will learn the complete syntax of Python. That when we start any loop, okay, when we start any loop, we have to add a tab space, okay, or at least we have to maintain a space, which will let the code know that at least this part of the code is inside this loop. Now just see very carefully. बहुत slowly बता रहा हूँ. Currently the cursor is blinking at that print or a statement. It is blinking over there. If I hit enter now, see how it will follow the indentation. See exactly it has come below the P. If I change this indentation somehow, suppose I forcefully change this indentation, I changed indentation, it will throw me an error because see, it's already throwing me an error. It has become red, the print statement. An indent amount does not match the previous indent, which means what? P was written with a tab space. So now Python is expecting a tab space to come up, right? If you do not want to continue the tab space, if you do not want to continue the tab space, which means you want to come out of the loop now. So you have to exactly come in the W, while that purplish color while loop now, that W wala line you have to follow now. You can either follow this line or either follow the P wala line. Now I'm pretty sure if you use any IDEs like this is Visual Studio which I'm running. Let me zoom in the code for you. Okay. If you see, the C has one line which is highlighted. So IDs are usually a little more beautiful. If you click on D, this indentation is highlighted, which will help me know if I'm doing anything wrong. See, all these lines are highlighted, which are showing me indentations which I need to follow, and then indentation over here, right? So this is something I'm currently working on it as my project. But let us come back. I just wanted to show you that this is how it is, right? We can't give this curly braces. There is no curly braces. What's happening in the chat? Okay, is Python? Yeah, that I trust. Yes. There is no curly braces on your keyboard. That's what you're saying. See, other languages use curly braces. Python doesn't need curly braces. Okay, okay, maybe you're referring to the C syntax. Yeah, we don't need that. But best framework for Python, start with you can say Flask. But if you want to go full-fledged, I think Django is also good. Flask and Django both are good. In Python, there is indentation with no braces. Yes, that's correct. Senapati is, like he's my right hand. Like he's the bro in need. He is helping all of us to make sure that the chats are handled that way, and I can focus on teaching. Thank you so much, Senapati, for being my bro. I respect you for that. What would happen if you use braces? Well, of course, it will throw error, or it will try to think that this is like it will expect it to be a dictionary. Why? Because dictionary uses this is a syntax for Python. It is restricted for dictionary, and will throw error that you're creating a dictionary but not even assigning a variable to it. That's what to the maximum it can happen. Now, again, one golden tip I will say that many of us, in fact, I was also like a fresher at one point. Many of us has this question: What will happen if I do this? Why we should not do that? What will happen if that is done? So this rhetorical questions: Why? What? Reason? It is the best practice that you yourself type and see what is happening. Go ahead. You want to see what will happen when you do curly braces? Go ahead, use your fingers, type it, run and see what will happen. Oops, invalid syntax. Exactly, right? Uh, Let me even try to like, you want to do that? Let us even go here. What is happening? I don't know. Try to think. Try to think. Now, if you try to Google, you will actually find your answer that this is not a correct syntax to follow, right? Python doesn't need this. All right. Flask and Django क्या है? If you're asking Karan, so Flask and Django are frameworks. What does the framework mean? So like I'll just quickly show you. देखो यहाँ पे मैं Flipkart.com खोलता हूँ. Let me open that. Actually, I want to buy something from Flipkart also. Flipkart.com. Do you see on top it is written Flipkart.com only? If I click on mobiles, do you see how after slash mobile phone store is getting hit? So these are like APIs which are triggered. When clicking on this part is loaded. So for the backend logics, he'll show you how we are writing those backend logics. If we go here, this is Django framework, right? I have not created any like API for now, but basically Django is used to create these API endpoints. And बहुत simple है समझाऊं without any technicality that Django connects your front end. Like what will happen if I click on this electronics? What should happen? Backend way, what should happen when clicking on this electronics? That's what Django will handle. Front end will pass a query that electronics is supposed to be pressed, and Django is something that will accept that request and give a response. Okay, that's एकदम simple मैं समझाऊं तो Django क्या कर रहा है, like what is it is doing, it is the back end of your website. Okay, that's what is helping you make the back end. एकदम simple में. I hope that is clear. Let's not deviate a lot, students, because you know this is our last session. Let us focus on loops first. So I'll be skipping some doubts for now. Okay, moving ahead. देखो, while a is exactly equal to 3, that's what this loop is mentioning. It is printing I am stuck in this infinite loop, right? And to be very honest, I explained you second line, third line I explained you how indentation is supposed to be followed. Fourth or fifth line, if you see, they are back to the original indentation. So these lines will not be printed until and unless this loop is broken. Okay, this is like what do you call it? That in Mahabharata there was that Chakrana, right? Like I forgot the name. Oops, how could I even forget that? Uh, Never mind. You know, like this is like that Maya Jal. You can never break it. It is an infinite loop. To break it, there has to be some provision to do that. Okay, I'll help you do that. Okay, I'll teach you other loops also in between. Let us run it once, and you see this is stuck. ये print करते जा रहा है. I'm stuck in infinite loop. You know, it doesn't matter how much I scroll. It is still going to print that. It is never going to end. It is always going to print. Printing, 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 printing. Oops, we are stuck in the code. If it was a terminal code or server or something, we would have to just simply restart our PC, kill this app externally. Okay, so that's done. Okay, now let me stop it because there is no other option to stop it. It is infinitely stuck. Stop ho jao, please. Done. Now basically what we will do is, if I change a is equals to 4 over here, so now understand the logic. What will happen? While a is equals to 3, it will run this loop. Okay, it will run this. It will make a is equals to 4. Now next time when it's jump back to a, because loops, how do they work? Until loops are not satisfied, now they work in cycle. They keep on working in cycle. That's the logic. So first time entering loop, making a equals to 4. Next time going in the while, it will say, oh, 4 is not exactly equal to 3. 4 is not equal to 3. Then the loop is broken. It will then come out of the loop. Let us run it. Yup, hooray, we made it out of the loop. And this is the infinite loop that we should always be very careful with. In fact, like when I'm using while loop, I'm double cautious that I do not make up any bug which will make the application go in the infinite loop, because if it is in the infinite loop, everything is stuck down. Pura website down जा सकता है आपका. Okay, great. All right, cool. So now with that being said, let us try to see something else. If a is equals to 3, while a is equal to, or let me say while a is less than 10. So what I'm trying to write, okay? Let us take one question. Question is print, what to print? Welcome to Let's Upgrade live sessions 10 times. Okay, 10 times you have to print it. How can we do it? Let's create a variable a. Let's keep the counter as 0. Okay? You could keep it 1, 2, 3, whatever you want, but I just need one value through which I can count. So a is equals to 3. So while a is less than 10, now again, if you start counting from 1, you will reach on 10. But if I start counting from 0, I'll reach on 9 and I would have done 10 prints. Okay? So I'm starting from 0. Remember that. If it was 1, I should have done it less than or equal to 10. Okay, but it is 0, hence less than 10. So this is again one common silly mistake that as freshers we can do. We can start from 0 and still type like less than equal to 10 and we will get +1 printing. We just need to stop at 9th count. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You see at 9 we reach the 10th print. Great. So while a is less than 10, print, what is the print? Welcome to LU live sessions. Now again, if you see, isn't this the same logic? This is also the infinite loop, right? This is also infinite loop. How? Because a is not getting incremented. So we need to increment a now. If I do a is equals to a plus 1, then what is happening, Dekho? First of all, remember, after this line which I'm highlighting, a equals to 0. Remember, wherever you see a, currently it is 0. So is 0 less than 10? Yes. Print this. Okay. Python will print it for you. Then a is equals to what? You are putting 0 plus 1, which is what now? A is 1. Back again in the cycle, it will go back to the loop. Is now 1 less than 10? Yes, it is less than 10. Come here, 1 plus 1, 2. Now is 2 less than 10? Yes. So this is how the logic will work. And print, we did it without being stuck in infinite loop. Okay, hit this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, great. Now if you see, we have this one space in this W, right? That is because I've added one space over here. And what if I want to print it little in some like some next lines, so slash and slash in, and you see 2 lines are skipped for me. Movie King, how to submit assignment? I think there's a pinned link, registration, attendance, and assignment on the top. See in the chat. Okay, I think that should work. Now, with this, we have covered the aspects of while loop, how we can use loops. So while loops are really good at this logic, incremental logic. When you have to do something with some n number of times, x number of times, or just call it n number of times, you have to do something. While loops are good substitutes. That's how you do it. Sachin, you can use the certificate as a fresher on your resume, as simple as that, right? Because the resume, there's nothing to be filled on your resume, right? That entire sheet has to be filled with so much. I think if you are bothering where to use it, you already have a good resume, or you just need good suggestion. I'm telling you, certificates, bhar do resume mein. Below mark attendance button, we have submit assignment button. Thank you so much, Karan. Okay. Good. Let us quickly jump to the another loop. Now, do you see we always have this problem as humans, like we always try to see like I'll just quote something in Hindi कि अगर ऐसा होता ना, अगर मैंने ये किया होता ना तो मैं आज वैसा होता, अगर मैंने 12th में अच्छे से पढ़ाई की होती ना, I would have been here. I wish if I could have chosen the career correctly. I wish I should have proposed her on time. She should have been my girlfriend by now. ऐसे बहुत सारी चीजें हम बस ख्वाबों में लेते रहते हैं, like I wish, if, else, ये वगैरह वो. That is what is if else loop. Your conditions, if that is there, then this, else what, else this. If I would have studied well, I would have been in a better college. Else what now? Currently, I am here. That's how if else works. Okay. So let us try to build something in the if else logic. Uh, let us take one input. A is equals to, let it be something like my wish. Okay. Now, if A is, let us say, or let us say, let us put it as engineering. Okay. If A is not equal to, ऐसा कर लेते हैं, if A is equals to uh, dental science, then print आज मेरा खुद का क्लिनिक होता और मैं मस्त इसी वाली कार में आके लाइफ सेट कर लेता. ठीक है. Else if, फिर हम like let's take something like this. If A is equal to pilot, print आज तेरा भाई कार नहीं प्लेन उड़ा रहा होता. Yeah. Else if A is equals to, now you got the logic. A is equals to stock analyst, print आज तेरे भाई का अंबानी के बाजू में घर बन रहा होता. Okay. Else. Now, do we need to put condition in else? No, we are already engineers. Print. But तेरा भाई engineer बन गया, टेंडर लेके सुबह 8 बजे जैम में फटका होता है. Okay. Good. So let us try to check how this if else logic should work. देखो, A is your input. This is something that you will derive from what you're trying to solve. If you're trying to make a solution where you're checking someone's educational background, then this should be the logic. Okay, is the person into dental science? अगर है तो this logic should work. Else if the person is in this say major fields, then run this part of the logic. अगर स्टॉक एनालिस्ट है तो ऐसे करो. नाउ इफ एल्स लूप इज रियली पावरफुल एंड इट इज यूज्ड टू do a lot of stuff. मान लो like depending upon your profession, if I have to sell something, I am a salesman, I have to do that. So if else loop will solve my logic for it. And now let us hit it and you will see it will run only nothing but तेरा भाई इंजीनियर बन गया, स्प्लेंडर लेके सुबह 8 बजे जाम में अटका होता है यार. ठीक है. So that is one thing. Cool. Now yeah, where we have to write assignments. See Charan, if you're talking about the assignments which I give you in the live session, those are very casual assignments. आप करो मत करो, that is your choice. But अगर आप कर रहे हो, people are reaching out to me on emails and Instagrams. Quickly अगर आपको फटाफट जानना है, my Instagram ID is GAURAVLOTEY 37. इसको अगर एकदम सिंपल में बताऊं, गौरव स्पेस LOTEY स्पेस 37. नोट इट, रीच आउट ओवर देयर, स्क्रीनशॉट्स भेज दो. बहुत स्टूडेंट्स ने, इनफैक्ट लाइक many people have sent their assignments on Instagram at least in the last 10-12 hours. ठीक है. Now carefully observe one thing. In the else condition, I didn't put a logic else A is equals to engineer, right? Or something like that. Why? Because it is acceptable. Like you've exhausted all your conditions, तो अब engineer ही बना. ठीक है. That is how this if else logics work. Cool. All right. Great. Nice. Sir, if these are added to GitHub repository, using common language is more preferable. Uh, I hope like I'm using a common language, right? Cool. ठीक है. Yep. So moving ahead. Let us clear this out. So if else while loop clear. Now let us do something. Now sometimes you have to unpack few things, right? Uh, Let us say you ask your mother that there is this very cool black t-shirt that you always like, but your mother would like to discard it. कि ये सब रद्दी में दे दो, like let them go in the donations. These are your old clothes, and you always have to struggle to save that piece of cloth. Okay, so you will ask your mother, mom, where is that my favorite black t-shirt? What did you do to it? And she'll be like, वो तो मैंने वो box में डाल दिया. It is in that box. You can try to remove it from there. So this is now you have to unpack a box. Every time take one cloth, take one cloth, take one cloth, take one cloth. In this loop, you are unpacking few things. So what can we unpack? We can unpack things which are already packed. So example could be a list, 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4, right? Example could be a dictionary. A is equals to 1, B is equals to 2, C is equals to 3. Right, these are basic things. You can unpack set, tuple, AB, whatever it is. They can be unpacked and not exactly, tuples cannot be packed back क्योंकि वो वैसे ही रहते हैं, they are not mutable, but you can at least unpack them. एक by करके उनसे चीजें you can take it out of them. Okay, so let us try to use something for element. Now, ये जो word मैंने लिखा ना element, this word in itself is so challenging that people are really confused that what is element? अरे बाप रे, like what is it? Where does it come from? Like what is he even talking about? Like these are the kind of things we get in our brain. Uh, so Python expects, let me type it out for you, for element in a print element. So Python needs one temporary name for the element it is going to unpack from your whatever box you're talking about. So to unpack something from that, you need to name it. Usually on online or while study, you will find it to be I. Or it is that x that you have been finding throughout your school. Find the value of x. This is that x. Temporarily name it something, yeah. So as good engineers, as senior people, or as good developers, you should name something better, something which makes more sense rather than just naming it I, right? So let me say, like I have something. I'll try to make it something more meaningful. Suppose I have some contact numbers, okay? So if I have that, so what is to be done? For contact in A, right? Because what we are unpacking, that thing should have some name, or at least we can name it, right? So you have to choose a very good name that just by reading your loop, you should be able to understand it, right? So for loop is only used for unpacking. So let me come back to the previous example. Here A is 1, 2, 3, 4. So for element in A, let us try to print the element. So one by one, it will unpack it, right? It will first print 1, second time print 2, third time print 4, then print 3, and then 4. And once it has completely unpacked, only then the loop will finish. There is no other possibility for the loop to end. The loop will only end once it has unpacked everything. So this is all about your loops, but let me talk about dictionary also. देखो, for dictionary, you can either take b dot keys, which will print you only the keys, print b dot values, or print b dot items. So देखो, keys function will return you only the keys. Keys का नाम क्या है? ABC. It has returned it into a list. Let me convert it into a list also. ठीक है, list आ गई. If I only need values, I just need to take list of b values. Or if I need both key values का list, this is the items is the word. Now I'll help you with something very important. ठीक है, जो आपको बहुत help करेगा Python सीखने में. See, first thing is we are getting what? Only keys equal to only vals, both key value pair is equal to right? So, of course, to be very sensible and logical, it is not exactly true that in these 3 hours you have totally learned and mastered the Python, right? I think it will be much more appreciable even if you appreciate this fact. कि ठीक है, like whatever it was, 3 ही घंटे थे ना. Like in these 3 hours, we learned something valuable at least. But now, how can we leverage the most from this sessions? Is let us go somewhere, ठीक है? Uh, Python tutorial online. You see, we need not look at this Udemy, listen or this stuffs. Note कर लो, screenshot ले लो, कहीं लिख लो. W3S schools, very good platform. Learn Python, good platform. Real Python, good platform. Online tutorials point, good platform. Geeks for Geek, amazing platform. Now, 4-5 example दे दिए. Now you're already again confused, because examples confuse us a lot. Okay, which one to pick? It doesn't matter. I've showed you 4-5 different cars of 1.5 liter engine. ठीक है, diesel turbo engines. Now you are confused. Tata लूं, Swift लूं, Maruti लूं, Hyundai लूं. You have to learn driving, right? So pick anything. Doesn't matter. पहले कार चलानी सीख लो. That's the most important thing. So let us say we will go with W3S schools. No problem. Go with it. ठीक है. Options, you want to reduce your options? Just go for W3S schools. No problem. Do you see the tutorial has this complete list? First learn syntax, then what are commands, variables, Python casting, strings, list tuples, add dictionary, loops, if else, while, for, loop, and we have covered almost all this. So it will be really good if you revise from here. Once you're done till here, इतना भी हो गया ना, basic Python खत्म, done. Congratulations, brothers and sisters, you're done. Like everyone, hats off. हो गया यहाँ तक, बहुत सही है. If you want to go ahead, someone was asking me, will you teach NumPy? Go ahead and self motivate. यहाँ पे NumPy है, पढ़ के खत्म करो, ठीक है? Go ahead. Django, someone was asking, available. What is Django? Django is a backend server side of the web framework. ठीक है? It is free and open source. Everyone can learn it and do it. But थोड़ा दिक्कत आएगी to learn on your own. I get it. इसलिए we are here, right? Let's Upgrade has a very special program designed for each and every piece. Do not refrain yourself. Come here, learn from live mentors like me, better than me. Everyone in the industry of Let's Upgrade is actually someone who is coming from a reputable industry. In fact, like I don't know how many of you have even tried to visit the Let's Upgrade website. Let's Upgrade. यार ये प्रोग्राम ओपन हो गया. Let's upgrade. If you look, basically, okay, these are the people who have got amazing packages, but that is fine. I still want you to be focused that you are here to make your own career, right? देखो, this is something that I am actually recommending. नहीं जावा सीखना तो C++ DSA आ रहा है, but अभी do not wait, do not waste your time. DSA सीखना है. This is really coming for dirt cheap price. Go for Java and DSA program. It is something you will never regret. कुछ भी गलत नहीं है. एक्स्ट्रा सीख लिया तो कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी क्या? और मेरे हिसाब से आप लोग एक्स्ट्रा नहीं सीख रहे हो. DSA आना ही चाहिए. ठीक है? We have full stack developer programs also. I do teach in most of the full stacks. ठीक है? Where web development program है, data science program है. You will find me right over here. ठीक है? This is what I'm doing. And trust me, मैं one-on-one sessions ले रहा हूँ लोगों के साथ. This is, we are really good at it. Python essential bootcamps available है free में 29 June. This is what is happening right now, right? देखो, someone was asking, देखो postman का tutorial आने वाला है 17 जुलाई को. 6 July SQL is happening, HTML happening, ठीक है, 3rd July. So what are you even waiting for? Subscribe our channel, save कर दो channel को subscribe करके. These are happening all live. Java सीखना है, JavaScript सीखना है, DS से भी करना है ना. 20th July live session है, free है. Just enroll it right now and you're good to go. कुछ भी like we are not putting anywhere. DevOps, I'm 100% sure, दिव्यांशु, आप बस एक बार reach करो Let's Upgrade की टीम को. They will definitely have something for you in the plate. ठीक है? And see, I will not like to waste my live session on promoting a lot. इसलिए I'll just leave it to you कि this is something जो मैं बताने बैठूं ना, आधा घंटा कम पड़ेगा, but ये चीज is like killer. आप लोग किसी का भी करियर बना सकते हो. Like if anyone from your contact who is still in 11th 12th, bless them with this, right? I am jealous of the people who will take admission here, because I never got a chance to do something like coming from ITM Skills University. This program जहाँ पर 1 year guaranteed job मिलनी आपको कर, मतलब कोर्स का पार्ट है कि आपको जॉब करनी पड़ेगी, एंड यू विल बी गोइंग फॉर हाई ग्रेड लाइक प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड कंपनीज. Just look at the companies where you will getting 100% job assurance. So that is something. अगर आप ऑलरेडी मैं बोल रहा हूँ फर्स्ट ईयर सेकंड ईयर में भी वो छोड़ के वापस यहाँ पे आ जाओ, मिनिमम 8 LPA का गारंटेड है जो आपकी जॉब लगने वाली है. कंपलसरी 1 साल काम करना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे. So look into it. वेबसाइट है, बहुत कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग है. We keep on doing stuff, so do not miss it. Coming back, देखो we are done with the loop, right? Certificate after the session सबको मिल जाएगा, ठीक है? After the session, so let it end. First end it. Let us try to do one mini project, okay? We will start one mini project of our own now. Let's build a calculator which will take two numbers. Okay, the program should provide choice to plus minus divide multiply to user. Okay, एकदम सिंपल सा बनाते हैं. Yes. Divyanshu, that program which I'm referring to ITM वाला, that is a degree program, ठीक है? Bachelor's program है वो, like proper B.Tech है, 4 years का program है वो. But that's really something which will help them. और 1 year का ना guaranteed वहाँ पे job लग रहा है. Minimum 8 LPA is what the company is claiming to be. And I'm really jealous. I wish I could rewind my life back. So please use for in range thing in this project. I cannot use for in this range for this project, but I can explain you range करता क्या है. देखो range एक function है जिसमें अगर आप कोई भी value डाल दोगे ना n, तो वो starting from 0 to उस value तक जाएगा वो, ठीक है? So for, जैसे मान लो यहाँ पे आपको लिख के दिखाता हूँ, for I in range of 10, print I. Okay, you print कर दिया क्या? वो error मारेगा, you है ही नहीं. देखो 0 to 1 to 3 आ गया. I can give a range like starting and ending point also. Range ऐसे भी काम कर सकता है. So 5 से 10 में जा रहा है. I can start एक और कॉमा डाल के अगर एक पैरामीटर डालूंगा ना, so third parameter is about step, कि मेरे को हर +3 के बाद चाहिए. तो 5 के बाद देखो आएगा डायरेक्टली 8, 8 के बाद 11, ऐसे स्टेप मार मार के जाएगा वो. स्टेप 5 कर दूं तो 5, 10, 15 और 30 प्रिंट नहीं करेगा. 31 कर दूं तो प्रिंट कर देगा. That's range in short. ठीक है? I hope Karan that helps you and satisfies your thing to look into the range. ठीक है, सबसे पहले इनपुट ले लेते हैं. नंबर 1 n1 बोल दो इसको, इज इक्वल्स टू इंटीजर के फॉर्म में लेंगे, इनपुट लेंगे, एंटर नंबर 1 इज इक्वल्स टू, और यहाँ पे लेंगे नंबर 2, ठीक है. यहाँ पे बना लेते हैं a इज इक्वल्स टू, क्या मेनू लिख देता हूँ यहाँ पे. पहला पॉइंट प्रेस 1 टू डिवाइड, ठीक है. स्लैश एन करूंगा तो विच विल मीन नेक्स्ट लाइन पे प्रिंट होगा 2, प्रेस 2 टू मल्टीप्लाई, स्लैश एन करूंगा 3, प्रेस 3 टू ऐड, स्लैश एन 4, प्रेस 4 टू सबट्रैक्ट, ठीक है. ओके, नाउ चॉइस इज इक्वल्स टू, एक चॉइस ले लूंगा यूजर से. चॉइस विल बी व्हाट, ये इंटीजर ही होगा, इनपुट आएगा और इनपुट में मेन्यू मेरा प्रिंट करा दूंगा, ठीक है. यहाँ पे स्लैश एन करके एक इक्वल टू लगा देता हूँ, सो दैट द यूजर कैन एंटर द चॉइस. ओके, तो यहाँ से इंटीजर से इनपुट ले लिया मेन्यू, एंड लेट अस यहाँ पे बस टेस्ट करके देखते हैं फंक्शन यहाँ पे चल रहा है कि नहीं हमारा, ठीक है। लेट अस रन दिस। नंबर 1 10, नंबर 2 3, यहाँ पे आ गया। प्रेस 1 टू डिवाइड, प्रेस 2 टू मल्टीप्लाई, प्रेस 3 टू ऐड, प्रेस 4 डालते हैं तो नीचे प्रिंट हो रहा है 4। यस, हमारा कोड सही चल रहा है यहाँ तक, यानी कि वी हैव चॉइस विद अस। ये इक्वल टू थोड़ा गैप हटा देते हैं, गुड, ठीक है। टेस्टिंग हो गई। अब देखो यहाँ तक क्या किया हमने, एक इंटीजर इनपुट लिया नंबर 1, नंबर 2 इंटीजर इनपुट लिया, मेन्यू बनाया, ठीक है, चॉइस ली। नाउ इफ चॉइस इज इक्वल टू 1 तो क्या करना चाहिए, देखो अभी हमें क्या करना चाहिए, यहाँ पे हमें प्रिंट करना पड़ेगा ना। व्हाट शुड बी प्रिंट, चॉइस 1 डिवाइड है ना, डिवाइड में क्या प्रिंट करना चाहिए हमें, डिवाइड में प्रिंट करना चाहिए नंबर 1 डिवाइडेड बाय नंबर 2। तो नेक्स्ट लाइन मेरे को बताओ क्या होनी चाहिए, नेक्स्ट लाइन फटाफट चैट में लिख के बताओ। लेट अस सी व्हाट द स्टूडेंट्स आर कमिंग अप विद। मैं तब तक 2 मिनट के लिए स्क्रीन शेयरिंग बंद कर रहा हूँ, क्योंकि आप लोग का चैट आने दो वहां पे। लेट द चैट कम इन। एलिफ एलिफ बहुत सही है, बहुत सही है। थर्ड लाइन बताओ अभी क्या आनी चाहिए। इंटरेस्टिंग, ठीक है, ओके। एक बार बस मेरे को चेक करने दो। सेंड let me share my screen back. All right, correct. Elif choice is equal to 2। प्रिंट क्या करना है हमें, देखो मैं आप लोग का ही प्रिंट लगा दूं। प्रिंट n1 n2 लिखा है किसी ने, बीच में मल्टीप्लिकेशन का नंबर लगा दे, क्या मल्टीप्लाई हो रहा है ना, n1 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय n2, ठीक है। एलिफ चॉइस इक्वल टू 3, तब क्या करना है हमें, इक्वल टू 3 में क्या लिखा सब लोग ने, ऐड करना है। प्रिंट नंबर 1 प्लस नंबर 2। थोड़ा ऐसे ब्यूटिफिकेशन करते हैं यहाँ पे, डिवीजन ऑफ डिवाइडेड बाय इज इक्वल टू, और यहाँ पर लगा देते हैं एफ स्ट्रिंग, ताकि इसके अंदर हम वेरिएबल्स डाल दें, n1 बाय n2 विच इज इक्वल टू व्हाट, यहाँ पे हम प्रिंट करने कॉमा लगा के, ठीक है। वैसे ही ब्यूटिफिकेशन कर देते हैं यहाँ पे, the prints become more readable. Multiplication of these values is this. Addition of n1 plus n2 is equal to this. अच्छा, अब else लगाना है क्या, मतलब else में कुछ लिखना है क्या, choice equal to 4, बताओ फटाफट, yes या no बताओ। else में do we need to write choice equal to 4? नो, सब नो लिख रहे हैं एकदम, नहीं जरूरत नहीं। ग्रेट, अरे आप लोग को ऑलरेडी प्रोग्रामिंग आती है यार, कोई टेंशन की बात ही नहीं है। कहाँ पर आएगा सब्ट्रैक्शन, सब्ट्रैक्शन एक बार फटाफट बढ़िया तरीके से रन करेंगे। एक सेकेंड, मैं आप लोगों को एक इंटरेस्टिंग सी क्विज भी देना चाहता हूँ। कॉपी लिंक एड्रेस, ईमेल से एक बार भेज लेता हूँ लोकल पे। ठीक है, मेरी एंटायर स्क्रीन विजिबल है। यस सर, व्हाट इफ यूजर एंटर समथिंग मोर देन, ठीक है करंट, लाइक सी व्हाट यू आर सेइंग, इट इज कंप्लीटली करेक्ट एंड दैट इज नोन एज लाइक अपने कोड को और रोबस्ट बनाना, मोर वर्सेटाइल बनाना। अब ये कोड बहुत वल्नरेबल है, ठीक है। अगर एक भी लाइक देयर इज वन सिंगल मिस्टेक द कोड विल ब्रेक, so which is where we try to put try and accept blocks and make the core more robust. So what you're thinking about, that is really what a developer should think about, and I'm really happy the students are able to think at this point, right? ऐसे सोचोगे तो things will become really great. Now I have put in something in the chat, दिख रहा है क्या everyone? Let me put it again. थोड़ी देर chat मत करो, एक बार लिंक सब कॉपी कर लो। let me मेरे को बताओ लिंक ओपन हो रहा है क्या? That is again something which I have created for you. Okay, I don't think ऐसे open होगा, right? ठीक है, let me ask the moderator if they can post this for you. I'll be creating some interesting link जहाँ पर we can do this quiz, ठीक है। और एनीवेज एक बार वापस आके ये अपनी प्रोग्राम को एक बार टेस्ट कर लेते हैं। तो अभी वो हमसे इनपुट मांग रहा है यार, नंबर 1 बताओ, तो नंबर 1 डाल देते हैं 10, नंबर 2 मांग रहा है, डाल देते हैं 5। क्या कराएं, डिवाइड कराएं, मल्टीप्लाई कराएं, ऐड कराएं, सब्ट्रैक्ट कराएं, फटाफट बोलो। हाँ आई नो वो लिंक नहीं आ रहा है, राइट, वो लिंक ऐसे नहीं आएगा, आई गेट इट। चलो पुट इट, क्या करें, डिवाइड मल्टीप्लाई सब्ट्रैक्ट क्या कराना चाहते हो? ओके 4 दबाना चाहते हो, सब्ट्रैक्ट करना चाहते हो, 10 - 5 आना चाहिए। ओके सो सब्ट्रैक्शन इज 5। क्या बात है, लाइक यू आर एबल टू यूज इंटरेस्टिंग लूप्स ओवर हियर, ठीक है, सही है। सो चाहो तो इसके ऊपर व्हाइल लूप भी लगा सकते हो, व्हाइल ऐप इज इक्वल्स टू ट्रू, मतलब जब तक ऐप ओपन है तब तक ये पूरे कोड को अंदर डाल दो उसके, तब तक ये चलता रहे, ठीक है। एंड ऐप नाम का एक वेरिएबल बना लेते हैं यहाँ पे। तो ऐप इज इक्वल्स टू बना लेते हैं हम क्या बना लेते हैं, 100 बना लेते हैं। तो while app is equals to 100, तब तक ये कोड चलता रहे, कंट्रोल Z, यहाँ पे एक और स्लैश लगा देते हैं। press 0 to put the app, ठीक है। देख while लूप भी लग गया इसके अंदर, while app 100 के बराबर है, ये चलती रहे, ठीक है। यहाँ पे लगा देते हैं हम elif choice equal to 4, और एक तो इसको और सिंपल बना दे क्या, इसको और सिंपल बनाने के लिए यहाँ पर हम बना देते हैं press any key to quit the app। अब यहाँ पर हम क्या करेंगे, यहाँ पर जाके ना हम else के अंदर ऐप की वैल्यू चेंज कर देंगे, ऐप की वैल्यू 0 कर देंगे, व्हाइल लूप भी लग गई। सो अगेन अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग वे टू लुक एट इट। इसको एक बार रन करें, नंबर 1 10, नंबर 2 2, प्रेस 1 टू डिवाइड, चलो डिवाइड हो गया। अभी डिवाइड होते आ रहा है, देखो वापस फंस गया हम इनफिनिट लूप के अंदर। तो वी विल हैव टू हैंडल इट, बट मैं आपको बस दिखाना चाह रहा था, लाइक यहाँ पर चलो मैं ना एक बार इसको रन करता हूँ और प्रेस एनी की दबा के दिखाता हूँ। हाँ जैद, मैंने अभी सब चीज को सिलेक्ट करके ना टैब दबाया, तो वो एक स्मार्ट तरीका है कि अगर आपको सबको एक साथ आगे लेके जाना होता है ना, तो टैब दबाते हैं हम, कैप्स लॉक के ऊपर वाला। देखो ऐप क्विट हो जाएगी, आई थिंक एल्स में जाके वो बंद हो जाएगा, बट वी कैन मेक इट मोर रोबस्ट, हम इसको डेफिनेटली रोबस्ट बना सकते हैं। आई जस्ट ट्राइंग टू इम्प्लीमेंट इट, बट अभी मैं इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं कर रहा हूँ। ग्रेट, So tap for forward, shift tap for back. अरे सेनापति like you are the bro. ठीक है. So that does help you with this part. अभी मैं ये फॉर्म को शेयर नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ. I'd get an interesting chat for you. पर चलो ठीक है. Let's do it live. एक बार ना ये क्विज को हम लाइव ही लेके चलते हैं. आप लोग मेरे को लाइव क्विज के अंदर बताना and let us see how we are performing on it. ठीक है. Can we take inputs inside loop? हाँ जी ले सकते हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. Yes. So let me add my own email ID. यहां से हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू, पहला क्वेश्चन आपके आगे, मेरे को बताओ इसमें क्या क्या वैल्यू लिखनी चाहिए. लेट्स ट्राई टू सॉल्व दिस पेपर ऑनलाइन. यहाँ पर क्या आना चाहिए, प्रिंट a+2 क्या वैल्यू देगा. चलो लेट मी पुट द चार्ट, एकदम साइड में रखता हूँ चार्ट. काफी इंटरेस्टिंग लग रहा है आप लोग से बात करके. आप लोग अभी कोई भी डाउट्स है ना, मैं फटाफट सॉल्व करता हूँ क्योंकि 7:30 हो गए हैं, सेशन बंद भी करना है. बस एक क्विज ले लेते हैं फटाफट. सर कैन गिव द यूजर ऑप्शन टू सिलेक्ट इनपुट. सर कैन वी गिव यूजर ऑप्शन सिलेक्ट इनपुट. हाँ जी दे सकते हैं. सर शेयर स्क्रीन शेयर तो हो रही है ना. मेरी स्क्रीन पे दिख नहीं रहा क्या, लेट मी चेक. अच्छा एक बार चेक करूं. शेयर स्क्रीन दी एंटायर स्क्रीन. नो इट्स नॉट शेयर्ड. ओके अच्छा जी ठीक है. इज द स्क्रीन अवेलेबल नाउ. Now no sir, it's not shared. Okay. चलो let us see. Yes, सेनापति दिख रही है ना जी स्क्रीन. Yes. No, yes. Oh, अच्छा जी. Everyone, like most of you are able to see the screen. So let us go ahead. थोड़ा सा क्लियर हो जाए बस. Let me know पहले का आंसर क्या आना चाहिए. क्या बात है, like everyone you are masters of Python now. कर दूं एंटर. ठीक है, many people are doing it. Enter. ठीक है. सेकंड का बताते हैं अब. a is equals to hello, b is equals to string of hello, is a equal to b. सही है, वो तो बाद में पता चलेगा. जिन्होंने 5 रखा अपने दिमाग में रखो. इट इज 5, दैट्स व्हाट यू हैव एंटर्ड. सेकंड का बताओ, a equal to b में क्या डालना है. ट्रू डालना है, फॉल्स डालना है. भाई एवरीवन इज गोइंग फॉर ट्रू. चलो मैं भी ट्रू ले लेता हूँ. यू आर गोइंग टू हेल्प मी सॉल्व दिस पेपर, नॉट मी. कलर रेड, ग्रीन, ऑरेंज, ब्लू. कलर्स आर 2. व्हाट इज द ऑप्शन. ज्यादा घंटा ला रहा हो ना टाइप करने को. खाली RGOB लिख दिया, मैं समझ जाऊंगा. ओ लिख दो, BB लिख दो, GG लिख दो. ठीक है, एवरीवन इज ऑरेंज. ठीक है भैया, आई एम गोइंग विद ऑरेंज. चलो कलर्स. विच इंडेक्स विल फेच मी रेड. मुझे रेड चाहिए. क्या डालूं ऑप्शन में, आंसर बताओ. अरे क्वेश्चन पढ़ लो ध्यान से. आई नीड रेड फ्रॉम दिस लिस्ट. ओहो, एवरीवन इज सो इंटरेस्टिंग. जीरोस. ठीक है. व्हाट इज द मेन डिफरेंस बिटवीन लिस्ट एंड टपल्स. फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड ऑप्शन कौन सा लेना है. 1 2 3. पूरा स्पैम कर दिया चैट को, तो मजा आ गया देख के. एकदम बम फट गए चैट के अंदर. सब 0101 स्पैम हो गए. लिस्ट आर म्यूटेबल वेयर रेस्ट पर लिस्ट इम्यूटेबल. ऑप्शन 1, ऑप्शन 0, ऑप्शन 1, ऑप्शन 1. वेदांश आपका रिस्पांस सही है. ए दबा दो है, एकदम बढ़िया. लाइक हाईलाइट गुड. लिस्ट ए. ओके. लिस्ट म्यूटेबल ट्रिपल इम्यूटेबल. चलो ठीक है. लिस्ट म्यूटेबल ट्रिपल इम्यूटेबल. सबमिट. चलो स्कोर देख लेते हैं. व्हाट इज आवर स्कोर. अरे वाह क्या बात है. We all got green ticks. That's great, phenomenal. So that's really interesting. And maza aa gaya. Like it was really fun being with you for this 3 days. I wish like I interact more with you because I love teaching a lot. Teaching is my passion, and which is why Let's Upgrade has given me this opportunity. Let's Upgrade takes their trainers very seriously. ऐसे ही किसी को भी टीच नहीं करने देंगे. इंडस्ट्री स्पेशलिस्ट coming from good reputed brands which are here for you. तो मजा आ गया. Join on the ventures. DSA प्लीज कर लो. हालांकि मैं तो DSA सिखाता भी नहीं हूँ, फिर भी आपके पीछे लग के बोल रहा हूँ DSA कर लो, क्योंकि वो करियर बनाने में बहुत हेल्प आएगा. ठीक है, डू दैट. सर यू टॉट अस ग्रेट. ठीक है, थैंक यू सो मच. थैंक यू एवरीवन. मजा आ गया. इट वाज रियली फन हैविंग यू ऑल. लाइक थर्ड डे पे तो मैं आप लोग के नाम भी अच्छे से पहचानने लग गया था. एंड चैंपियन, ऑल आर चैंप ऑफ कोर्स. Thank you, you taught us good. Thank you, sir. We all love you. Thank you so much. I love you all too. Be in touch with me. I love to be in touch with all of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Certificate is now available. जाओ दौड़ो, सर्टिफिकेट ले लो. वन लिंक के अंदर मिल जाएगा. That's really great. एमी ने लिखा ये जिंदगी की पहली क्लास है जो उनको कुछ समझ में आया है. I'm so happy. Like this comment really made my day. जैद ने लिखा है 3 hours में पूरी नॉलेज ही बटी है. थैंक यू सो मच. थैंक यू सो मच. दैट रियली मेड माय डे. मेरा सैटरडे और बेटर जाएगा. थैंक यू सो मच पीपल.
Hey, hi everyone. So my name is Sai Kiran and I'm the founder and CEO of LetsUpgrade, and I'm having some amazing news for every one of you. LetsUpgrade, in collaboration with IT and Skills University, is launching the first B.Tech CSE program that we love to share with you all guys. 6 features. Number 1, 100% job guarantee to all the students joining this particular program with minimum 8 LPA. Number 2, 1-year paid internship in product/MNC companies. Number 3, taught by real developers working in the industry in top companies. Number 4, amazing campus, a campus which is like WeWork in Mumbai that we are building for you all guys. Number 5, build lots of projects which are like real world applications, highly scalable applications from Hotstar to Zoom to your own Zomato. Number 6, you are gonna love the community collaborations that we guys have done. We are collaborating with 13 plus tech communities to give you the same environment what IITs and NITs have. Meet lots of industry people, participate in hackathons and meetups to understand what is running in the industry. These are the 6 features which we have. You can check out the program on our website, that is isu.ec.in. Check out B.Tech there, you will find it. That's it guys, bye bye.